On the off chance that you're hoping to put resources into the securities exchange, this is one video you would rather not pass up. One significant test for stock financial backers is picking the best organization to wager on. On the off chance that you wind up here, this counsel from tycoon Tesla financial backer Ron Aristocrat could be all you really want. Pick the most ideal stock for yourself in this video. Pole Aristocrat shares his experience of 40 years of effective financial planning as per the Tesla bull. His point isn't to bring in cash from his speculation in the short term, but to put resources into a business that permits him to twofold his cash each 4 to 6 years. Hello folks, invite back to Tesla tomorrow. Tesla offers are right now up around 80 for the year, yet Ron Noble, the pioneer behind Nobleman Capital, says it's simply the beginning of what lies ahead for Tesla. Ron Noble's firm isn't only quite possibly one of the biggest 20 investors in Tesla, yet as per filings, Ron Nobleman Reserves additionally has a bigger level of its general portfolio dispensed to the stock, around 11 higher than numerous other enormous investors, who for the most part top out at 5 or 6% run. Nobleman is a purchase and holding financial backer who is sure about his assets and how they will bounce back and keep on giving heavenly returns in the future, predominantly in light of his enormous wagers on high development organizations. So what are the variables that Ron Noble pays special attention to in a business? We should figure it out yet before we do. On the off chance that you like this kind of satisfaction, remember to like and buy in and stay up with the latest with that warning button, and you can hear all that we have to say regarding Tesla. Past his wagers on these organizations, the extremely rich person financial backer has generally hoped to put resources into organizations that are developing incomes north of 15 yearly on normal. He likewise searches for those that effectively reinvest in their business, which he distinguishes as a bullish sign for future develops. Where Ron Noble especially loves his recreation stocks, which he thinks have enormous potential gain expected in the years ahead, and this is energized by his hopefulness about an inevitable market bounce back and monetary recuperation, despite the fact that Ron Aristocrat conceded that market execution with stocks over the course of the past year has not been extraordinary. He depicted it as being relative. The feelings of trepidation of an approaching downturn was a significant hit for most organizations' stock last year, which made most financial backers auction their portions anyway. Ron Nobleman prompts that financial backers need to know why they are putting resources into a specific stock and the development essentials of an organization, as per Tesla Bull. Ron Noble's financial backers might need to consider wagering on organizations with the upper hand, and he portrays these as organizations that make it hard for others to contend with them. Tesla enjoys a gigantic and serious benefit in the overall EV car industry, which could be the justification for why Ron Nobleman is fairly enthused about the organization and its stock. Tesla enjoys the main benefit in the business, particularly as far as battery supply plants, advancement, and client inclination. The automaker can create these batteries, which could ultimately turn into a huge scope battery provider. Actually, battery packs are the most costly piece of an EV yet. With Tesla's massive expense benefit, it becomes clear that they are a long ways in front of the opposition. The EV creator has critical associations for certain makers of battery natural substances and is now selecting into this market. Similarly, Tesla stays on top of the opposition due to its uncommon assembling productivity. Something most Tesla fans will concur with. This proficiency is supported by its exceptionally robotized manufacturing plants, estimating influence, and hurrying vehicle creation. These elements have contributed significantly to the unimaginable monetary consequences of the vehicle organization. Tesla has an early advantage on self-driving innovation and will involve that for its potential benefit for delivery organizations. Well, the main thing better than reducing expenses on fuel is reducing expenses on paying a genuine individual a genuine pay to drive something to an alternate area. Yet with vehicles like the Tesla Semi, both can be advantageously accomplished. Tesla can likewise enter the truck market at a cutthroat cost on the grounds that the Tesla Semi is conceived out of an all-around existing innovation, and it can likewise use Tesla's developing EV market. On the off chance that Tesla arrives at independence with its truck, it can kill the human expense, which will thus drive down the all-out cost. Tesla additionally plans to give another quick charging framework and a battery with a more prominent reach than its rivals. The DC Quick Energizing Framework conveys 1 megawatt and utilizes a water-based coolant to guarantee protection in conveying influence. This charging framework will likewise be utilized to power up Tesla's digital truck. The customer pickup truck that the automaker is wanting to deliver Tesla has likewise been in the game for a long time, which is a tremendous benefit for the vehicle organization, particularly in planning key parts of the truck, for example, the battery. The vast majority of Tesla's arrangements are potential impetuses that will assist with keeping up with the organization's situation in the business ventures. For example, the send-off of the profoundly expected digital truck and the increase of vehicle creation at its Berlin and Texas gigafactories will likewise see Tesla's valuation taking off before long. Presumably, there are as yet various elements that constantly influence the proficiency of the electric vehicle organization as far as creation. For example, battery cost expansion and store network requirements anyway. Roman and proposes that albeit these variables might influence the worth of a stock, financial backers actually should stay away from frenzy selling of their portions. He added that he isn't especially irritated by expansion or the economy, yet is fairly centered around an organization's basics. As of late, the Tesla Bull anticipated that Tesla's stock price could go as high as $1,500 out of 2030, repeating his very bullish view on the electric vehicle organization. Darren says he's open to possessing a high-flying net name like Tesla in spite of higher rates and fears of a downturn. Aristocrat expressed that he isn't exactly stressed over the securities exchange or the economy, but just needs to emphasize how Tesla is the most secure vehicle at any point on the planet. Noble's useful view is in accordance with Money Road, which additionally rates Tesla shares as overweight. Ron Aristocrat accepts that interest in EVs is on the rise. Tesla has, as of late, detailed record income and benefits for its misleading monetary quarter, and Noble referred to the fact that interest in its electric vehicles stays solid, adding that it could get Tesla to reach Musk's creation objective of 20 million vehicles by 2030. According to Ron Barron, there is currently an unprecedented demand for Tesla automobiles, and Elon Musk anticipates selling 1,500 shares of the company by 2030, despite Musk's projection of 20 million vehicles by 2025. In November, Ron Noble noticed that demand stays great for Tesla, notwithstanding the more extensive market auction. As per Aristocrat, in 10 years, Tesla will be the biggest and most productive organization on the planet, albeit the vehicle organization's portions had fallen 50% last year in the midst of the more extensive market auction. Nobleman has a dazzling 45% of one of his biggest assets put resources into the automaker's stock, up from 41 in mid-2021. By and large, Nobleman's firm has 19 finances that regulate almost $40 billion in resources, a significant number of which have made huge wagers on Tesla, including the $6 billion Nobleman accomplices asset and the $700 million Aristocrat Center Development Reserve. A few development stocks have been hard hit by higher loan fees, and Aristocrat has conceded that occasionally it has been extreme when plunges are constant and the market continues to fall anyway. He added that this is the point at which his purchase and hold reasoning turns out to be a higher priority than any time in recent memory. His reserves, which normally have exceptionally low turnover, have kept on purchasing, when lucky possibly selling when essentials change, or on the other hand, assuming it needs to rebalance the portfolio. Aristocrat expressed that organizations that put resources into ought to benefit and develop regardless of a confusion, adding that sooner or later business sectors will settle. He likewise predicts a recuperation toward the end of 2024, with stocks liable to get back to where they were in November 2021 and back to double digits every 5 to 10 years. A significant justification for this bullish standpoint is the company's enormous bet on Tesla. The tycoon cash director previously fabricated his uncompromising stances in Tesla somewhere in the range of 2014 and 2016 financial planning, a sum of $387 million, which has since created billions of dollars in gains in spite of 50 drop in Tesla partakes in 2022. Barron stayed persuaded that his telephone's position will keep on taking care of in the future, adding that on the off chance that he would purchase more while tending to Musk's Twitter issues. Noble said he sees large open doors with the virtual entertainment stage. The Tesla bull as of late uncovered that he put $100 million into the Twitter jury. Elon Musk's takeover of the web-based entertainment organization last year was announced in a meeting on CNBC. Nobleman said he was guaranteed that he would make a few times his cash on speculations. He made sense of the fact that when his firm made its venture, he saw that there was a ton of cost and it was unbelievably inadequately run. Ron Noble appears to have a ton of trust in Elon Musk, considering his premium in putting resources into Musk's organizations. As per him, aside from Twitter and Tesla, everybody will be aware of SpaceX, Elon Musk's organization. SpaceX, Elon Musk's a spaceship organization. Noble added that soon, through its slowing down satellite broadband help, the spaceship will give web to the planet, and he correspondingly stayed bullish about the organization's Starship projects centered around reusable rockets, which Musk has called a sacred goal of room investigation and is vital to extending the limits of room investigation. Nobleman makes sense of the fact that Tesla will ultimately look at $4.5 trillion in valuation, a 625% increment from its ongoing business sector cap of $630 billion. As per him, he has raked in tons of cash with Tesla and desires to continue duplicating his assets by clutching its portions. What's your interpretation of Ron Nobleman's expectation for Tesla? Let us stand on it down underneath, and to know more about what Tesla's been doing the most recent couple of days, feel free to tap on this next video on your screen. See you there.